Hey guys, what is going on? It's GMXV1 and I've got quite a few articles today, including a new game what's dropping the end of this year. I'm going to start with these people who are still bashing the Xbox brand, even though their claim was, I will only buy an Xbox One if it didn't force you to buy the Kinect. And now they've come out and said a Kinectless Xbox One will be available from June the 9th this year. They still say they won't buy the Xbox One. Why? Because they believe in the Kinect as an integral part of the system. You cannot win with these fanboys. It's just totally mind-fucked. I can't understand what their actual thinking of what's going on. Honestly. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to start on this topic. Developers are responding to Microsoft's new Kinectless Xbox One. So several developers have shared their thoughts on Microsoft's decision to remove the Xbox One, the Kinect from the Xbox One bundles, suggesting it was a bit of a shock. So employees at Harmonix, the developer behind the upcoming Disney Fantasia Music Evolved, seemed rather miffed by the news, with one sarcastically tweeting, "Oh great, super great," and another adding, "Oh good." So while it's possible higher ups at the developer were aware of the change, it seems the news didn't filter through to everyone involved. Them being put out is understandable. Music Evolved is set to be one of the first third-party AAA Kinect games for the Xbox One and won't have any controller support. Now that new Xbox One owners will have the option whether to pick up the Kinect or not, projected sales for the game are likely to take a hit, which it would. Despite this, Harmonix has released a statement about the move which reads, "As avid gamers, we're excited for fans to have more choices out there. As game makers, this platform change doesn't affect our strategy. It reinforces that we must continue to focus on building innovative, compelling and well-designed motion experiences to motivate consumers to buy our games. We believe that tightly crafted motion games can be great, genre-defining interactive experiences, as we've proven with the Dance Central franchise on Kinect for Xbox 360, and we're eager to prove it again with Disney Fantasia Music Evolved this fall on both the Xbox One and the Xbox 360. Other developers have speculated what the move means for Kinect, suggesting that any hopes of it spawning AAA titles are fading fast, and it's instead likely to look to indies to find its place. Despite ongoing troubles caused by the parity clause, Paul Mottram, studio head developer of Zumba Fitness, told Develop, "From a developer point of view, it's a shame as it all but kills the chances of making an original Kinect title unless it's a major licensed fitness or dance product. And even those will suffer as it's unlikely we'll see Kinect 2 units even come close to the install base of the original now, even when it was a challenge." He's gone on to say, "I just feel sorry for those developers who had Kinect titles in development who've had the rug pulled from beneath them and may now stand little chance of seeing a return on their investment. Smaller developers may try something new with the thing with mainstream publishers we're not willing to gamble on." So I can see where these guys are coming from now. Obviously, Microsoft knew about this way back in February, March, when obviously with the PS4 sales, you know, PS4 kicking their ass in. I know it's released in more territories, but you know they have to do something now, and they must have informed these developers. Who knows? We might have had a few games cancelled what were for the Kinect, but as day one owners, when we got the Kinect with the system, I don't mind with the Kinect. I can't understand why all these people, all these Xbox One owners saying we were forced. We wasn't forced. You had a choice to buy a PS4 or an Xbox One. Like you say, you could have waited, and you know the wait has paid off for these people now. So I expect a lot of sales now from this Kinectless Xbox One coming June the 9th. So I'm going to go on to another article here, still on the Kinectless Xbox One. So the newly announced version of the Xbox One that will come unbundled from the Kinect has caused quite a stir in the community. In fact, analysts have moved up their forecast in predicting when the Xbox One will overtake PlayStation 4 in North America. I'm not saying this, guys, this is just a thing I'm reading. The change will be enough to push the Xbox One install base higher than the PS4 in the US and Canada in 2015 rather than 2016. It kind of reminds me of Microsoft's evolution on Windows and Internet Explorer. The initial design needs some serious help, and then improves to the point of being a serious contender with this Kinect unbundling, and then vies for market share dominance. So this is from an analysis now saying Microsoft have done a good move by removing the Kinect and making it an option to purchase. He thinks that this will shift a shitload of Xbox Ones in North America. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe in September they'll do both bundles. You'll get the Kinect one and you'll get the Kinectless one in these other countries what are releasing, these other 26. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens, guys. As you know, we're about 2.7 million behind PlayStation. So September should be interesting. Even June should be interesting. See how many it shifts in June alone and July. And we'll see where the sales numbers are then. But that will mean that PlayStation 4 will still be selling units in that time when the Xbox One, the Kinectless Xbox One releases. I've got some good news here for Far Cry fans. Far Cry 4 is coming November the 18th on PS3, PS4, PC, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. So Far Cry 4 will be released on November the 18th in North America on all them systems I've just said. In a press release, Ubisoft said Far Cry 4, like its predecessors, an open world first-person shooter. It will be set in Kyrat, a fictional region of the Himalayas that is governed by a self-appointed king. He seems to be the blonde-haired individual on the game's cover, which I'm the picture here on this side above my head. As in other Far Cry titles, Far Cry 4's exotic setting will offer a variety of geographic features and wildlife for players to explore. The game is in development across 5 Ubisoft studios. Montreal is the lead, with Red Storm, Toronto, Shanghai and Kiev assisting. Following the success of Far Cry 3, we wanted to take the franchise to the next level and create a game that will surprise players and exceed fans' expectations. The game's executive producer, Dan Hay, has given the unique setting we feel Far Cry 4 will stand out as a top first-person shooter, and we're eager to reveal more about the game in the coming months. So the announcement of the setting confirms a report from earlier this year that indicated Far Cry 4 would take place in the Himalayas. So you can see the full Far Cry box art here now. Ubisoft will show off the first gameplay footage during E3. So that'll happen on June the 9th. One last piece of news now. Super Time Force is now available on the Xbox One, which is the idea Xbox titles now, and the Xbox 360. So I've just posted a picture here now for you to get that. So if you've not seen that, I've not actually checked this game out yet. I'm going to have a look at some videos on it, see whether I want to purchase it. It did get an 8 out of 10 on IGN though, so it does seem like a fun game to get your hands on with. So that's it for today, guys. So thanks for watching, and keep it gaming, and peace out. Catch you guys later. Have a good day.